guys, this is Emily Mo, Emmy to many. So you want to be a telephone, hotline, psychic, or tarot reader. How do you begin? Where do you start? And what are some tips? What are some things that I can do? Me, I have been a full-time online reader or telephone hotline reader since 2009. It's 2016, so you do the math, and successful at it, obviously, as well. And I get asked all the time, where do I begin? So I am going to give you some tips on how to be successful at being a telephone, online psychic, or tarot reader. These are some of the things that have worked for me, and these are some of the things that you need to know before getting into the business. All right, I cannot tell you about Fiverr, never did Fiverr, but I have done Keen.com and online. All right, 99% of my job, all my tarot readings are done by phone. I do email readings too, but everything is by phone. I started on Keen.com in 2009 at a very low rate, and I started increasing it as I got more booked and as my clients became more consistent, and now I am less doing Keen and all those telephone psychic things because I got my own website, emilymo.com. I developed and made my own website and have my own personal clients aside from that now. But when I started, I did not know that they were going to take 50% of what I made. That's right. When you're getting into this business, you need to set your rate to be comfortable of them taking 50% of what you are charging per minute. I got a little chart over here that I wrote to help you guys. Be prepared for them to take 50%. Be also prepared once you get accepted to these websites or whichever online telephone hotline business, be prepared for people not to call you right away. That's right, that's another thing. Be prepared for them not to call you. There are so many other people trying to compete with you that have been there for so many years that it's difficult to be seen. This is why people have their rates low to begin with, all right, so they could be seen. Also be prepared to work long hours. If you want to turn this into something full-time, you need to be prepared to stay home and to be on that phone all kinds of hours of the night. So when I first started, I was working at night mainly. I had one daughter. This is what I was doing. I had one daughter at that point of time, and I would do the major of my calls at night and sometimes through the afternoon too, all right, when she was in school. But a lot of my clientele was at night, and I would work long hours. So be prepared to make the sacrifices of probably losing some sleep, to get significant clientele, and so they could know you and be more consistent, all right? Be prepared for that, all right? Also be prepared for bidding. What is bidding? What is bidding? What is it? Bidding is to get seen and on top of the list. Keen.com features your profile, all right? And you are paying per click. Some people bid $10 per click. That means every time someone clicks on your profile, $10 is being deducted from your account for one click. Now you can change that rate to 2 cents to $20 per click, but that's up to you to be on top. Be prepared to do this, and it's one thing that has helped me to get noticed. That's right. This is a business, and you have to pay to gain. That's what it is about. The more time that you are on their website, the longer time you've been with the company, the bids will get less and less. But be prepared to compete with biddings, because people are willing to pay money to be seen. Are you? You got to take that money out your pocket. Another tip is being consistent. Clients need help. They want to know that you're going to be available to them, to help them. Consistency builds trust with you and your client. It really does. This person is here at this hours. If you're saying you're going to be on every day at 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 12 to whatever time, be there, be available. Treat this as a job. You wake up, brush your teeth, take your kids to school, do whatever, get on the phone. Have a consistent schedule. It builds trust. It builds trust. And long-term relationships, they will seek you out and it will build trust. A reader and their client is a very personal thing. They telling you all their dirt and everything that they don't tell anybody. Trust is important, and to build that trust, you need to be consistent. So be consistent, all right? Another one is that these people are paying per minute. What has helped me is to come with small little tarot spreads. Small tarot spreads that get to the meat of it, that tells you when. My husband's computer. That tells you when, how, why not, or when. Thoughts, feelings, intentions. Everybody wants to know about these things. So develop a quick, simple tarot spread that could get to the answers immediately or really fast. You got to be comfortable with your tarot deck, all right? People are not willing to sit there with the first question and you take 5 minutes just to answer one question. So be prepared to be rushed and to do quick tarot spreads. That's just how it is. If you're not comfortable with it, you better be comfortable with it, because clients will push you for information, all right? This is not appointments. They're calling you by the minute and they want answers. They want their money's worth. Also, another thing is to be prepared to be rated. That's right. Keen clients rate you on every call from 1 star to 5. 1 being the worst to 5. And guess what? They are able to even write paragraphs about you on how accurate you were. So be prepared to do that. They will test you, and even next week or not, they will tell you if their predictions were right or not. And they have the right to write feedback about you too. All right, so you need to be prepared to do this and to be able to give accurate readings under pressure as well. And the last thing that I have to say, as a business person, you gotta know that this is a business. Keen.com and all these other telephone psychic sites are required by law to send the gross income of how much you made to the IRS. Yay! You get something called a 1099-K at the end of the year, where you need to enter your Social Security and your gross income without it being taxed or taxes come out will be reported to the IRS. It is your duty to report these things. This is considered a real job and a real business, and you're self-employed and doing this on your own. So be prepared for this to be submitted to the IRS. This is not an easy thing. Some people think that you just sit home and just on the phone. But you know what? In the beginning, you're not going to get calls. You need to be consistent. You need to treat this as a real job. You need to be skilled in your craft as well, so you could consistently get clients. No business is grown overnight. This is not an easy thing. But if you're really skilled in it and you have a passion and you're there for your clients and you're connected, this could be a long-term thriving business for you. So those are my tips, guys. I hope they have helped you. All right. There's Consamba, Keen.com, Live Person, and probably all these other ones as well that I really don't know about. But they all basically almost have the same system if you're doing calls by the minute and psychic readings. All right. So hopefully this helped you. Take care, guys, and God bless.